Alright, hello and welcome back, Professor Layton the Curious and the Diabolical Box. Well, I can't believe I still have that, ingrained in my memory, despite how long it's been since we played The Curious Village. Playing the Diabolical Box, we're looking around Dropstone. We're still just kind of wandering, but that's how things go. While hunting for clues, Layton and the others learn that a livestock contest is about to begin. Before it does, however, they find several scraps of information that may pertain to the Elysian box. Shortly thereafter, the three take a break from their investigation and return to watch the contest. Okay, yeah. So, we've been wandering around. The only other main clue we got here is old Chelmy here. Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. Well, look who it is. Hello, Inspector. You returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're as sly as a fox. I mean, it's the only thing anyone around here talks about. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servant said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. I'm struggling with his voice today, I don't know what's up with that. They said the bloke is off presiding over some livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure. I'm curious. What connections do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? I don't think he'll tell you that far, but... Oh, maybe he will. Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I've heard rumors that the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to his house, his butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I'd bet you a tenner he was just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. The least he could do was offer me a proper cup of coffee. He didn't even know you were coming. You were kind of... Okay, you're kind of strange, dude. Why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place? I mean, okay, Layton's gonna say what I was about to say. It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person. I guess we'd better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine, let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's a frivolous distraction for the rich. Okay, sure. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear? We're always happy to cooperate, Inspector, and please excuse us. Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton. We've got work to do. Oh, okie dokie, sir. I don't know what I'm going for with his voice, but... Alright, we better hurry back to the competition grounds. Plus we're looking for decide to return to the livestock competition. I'm really struggling today. I guess this is just make sure you get that information from the farmhouse. Hello, man. What's your deal? Balsa. Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this word, but I botched it kind of bad. It's pretty much useless as it is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? Balsa bud? Is that the joke? 42 board splitter bun, 25 picker hats. Here we have a rather oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as is, you've decided to cut it into two pieces and rejoin those pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, where should you cut in order to achieve the above? So, no diagonals, no tricks like that. First question, how many, there's 16 squares. So we want it to be 4 by 4. So I guess my thought is you think about, how the 4 by 4 would overlap and like where you would have to cut for that. Like the most obvious choice is here, but there's no way we can make that split with only one cut. And if we move it up, if we're moving it up 1, then once again that we have to make, I mean once again we get the same problem. If we try to make it up 2, that doesn't work. Hang on, there's a better way to do it. If we go like this, I'm just thinking moving it up and down. That won't work. Okay, I think we have to do it a bit offset here. So where's... something like this, once again, I guess it's just trying out combinations like this until we find something that works. Like, you just kind of look at where the negative space is and whether or not the other piece will fit that. Because, like, it kind of informs you where you make the cut based on where you think it should all line up. So if we do, like, I mean, the other factor too, I guess I should think about, is it has to involve that hole. I think this would almost work. Look, we got the two. The problem is this square would need to be down here for that. But this seems more on the right track. Yeah, no, it has to be something along that hole, doesn't it? Let's try on like this. Okay. Oh, that almost works, cause like. Oh no! Oh, you have to cut into two pieces, so that doesn't work. Okay. I just have to try stuff out here. Okay, I see what's happening here. I see the flaw in my logic. So, like, the idea is we move this down here, right? The problem was that I didn't account for, like, if the piece to be moved overlapped with the piece that you were moving.
And
so
there we have it.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Excellent. Easier than it looks, isn't it? I guess. That took me way too long. I'm sorry about that. Well, that did the trick. Thanks. Now I can finally get back to building that shed. We got a screw for our troubles. Let's go take a look at that. We haven't read the journal. I forgot about that completely. The livestock competition. The men who went to the Dropstone Festival appears to be a livestock competition featuring the finest cattle from around the village. Sorry about that. It sounds like it'll be quite fun, and both Luke and Flora seem very keen on attending it, so I imagine we'll return to the site of the event when it gets underway. Plans to leave home. This is like, I guess, the start of the whole plot that we're getting into. Katya, her name is Katya. Did we read about that before, or was that a memory of mine? I learned something interesting from Dorothea, a maid working for Mr. Anderson, a man who seems to be an extremely prominent figure in Dropstone. It seems that Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya, is planning to take a trip by herself unbeknownst to her father. All the servants in Mr. Anderson's employ appear to be supporting Katya in her plan, but why all the secrecy? Yeah, I don't remember every little detail, as I said before, about this game, but we gotta be pretty close to completing this camera, aren't we? I guess I can say there's that one space down there, yeah, we can't be part of it, but otherwise, there's not a lot of, dead space left. Does this by any chance fit? No. Okay, well, put it there for now. I guess I think, whoops. She's out. The camera probably, now that I'm thinking about it, is going to be like an actual mechanic you use more often, so they probably want you to have it finished pretty soon. Let's check out the cows. My goodness, look at this place. Ooh, I made it back in time to catch the competition. If we're informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Is that him on the stage? Indeed. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. You could ask someone, though. Because, like, everyone clearly knows him. Oh, it looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. Alright, let's talk to these two. Clabber. Look at that mangy coat. Anyone with 2 eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I almost gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? Now, how do you expect me to do that? Oh, brother, this is gonna get ugly. What seems to be the problem, sirs? This fella here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl is perfect from horns to tail. See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with them. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation. I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on. Alright, I always forget Luke can talk to animals. That's just a thing that happens and no one ever comments on. I mean, it's like a childlike wonder. I'll accept it here. Of course. Why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. Sorry. Excuse me, miss. Can you help us out here? I see. Did you find anything of use? I sure did. I had to sum up our conversation and get something like this. Okay, it's gonna be puzzle, 50, misinformation. Sure, 30 pick rats. Okay. It's one of these bridge keeper puzzles. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, breed that don't tell us the truth. Sure. The other 3 are no-way cows, which are that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark all the no-way cows. Tap a letter to mark a cow below it. So 2 are true, 3 tell the lie. Gotta find out which one's which. A says D is a liar. B says C is a liar. C says A is telling the truth. D says E is a liar. And E says B is a liar. So, first off, let's say A is telling the truth. Then D, that means, I guess we'll mark it with an N. D is lying. Which means they're lying about E being a liar. So that would make E have to tell the truth. Which would make B a liar. Which would make C telling the truth. So that doesn't work. So A is a liar. So that means D is telling the truth, which makes E a liar, which makes B telling the truth, which makes C a liar. Am I... Okay. A is saying that D is a liar, but A is a liar. B is saying that C is a liar, and B is telling the truth. C is saying that A is telling the truth, and C is a liar. D is saying that E is a liar and D is telling the truth. Okay, yeah, everything checks out, so that should be it, right?
Just leave it to me.
There we go.
Piece of cake.
Just gotta work through all the combinations. That's right. Cows A, C, and E are no-ways. If you assume each cow to be a no-way or true moo and run through each of the cow statements, you'll eventually realize that all the statements are true when cows A, C, and E are assumed to be no-ways. I mean, they're not all true, but they all line up. Looks like these 2 ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. Is everything's okay by you? Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm a shoo-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks. Oh, look, you travel away with animals. Ah, it's nothing really. Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. I say it's not a cutscene, is it? Is that Mr. Anderson there, or is that just an announcer guy? I don't remember that far. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Crown is... Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one if he hadn't swapped, he would have gotten the award. Oscar, show-stopping milk maven, Mootilda. Milk maven is certainly a phrase. Hold on it. You didn't mean to tell me that my sweet Maramoo didn't take first place. Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! The competition must have been rigged. Rigged, I tell you. I think he went all that trouble to get his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. I mean, you'd still want it to be your cow, wouldn't you? I don't know. I don't know what the stakes are behind cow contests. Yes, I suppose it goes to show you that things in life don't always go as planned. I guess that's something you could take from it. That seems like a very vague lesson to be learned from this, but sure. Right, you are, Professor. So shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? It's going to take some effort to find him in the crowd this distance. Let's look around a bit. Alright, well that cuts out of the way. We can look around here. I think we'll do it next time. With how long that one puzzle took me, this might be a bit of a shorter episode than usual, but... you know what? Yeah, it's too late now. I'm already on the screen, we'll call it here. And next time, more Dropstone. I will talk to Mr. Anderson. I think we're in the home stretch of, like, the Dropstone stuff. We've explored, I think, the entire map. So, hopefully... I don't think they'll have us spend too much longer here, but... Like I said, I don't remember this part of the game in too fine of detail, so... things could go different. But, than I remember. But that's all stuff we'll find out next time. For now, we'll call it here, and as always, thank you for watching. Sorry my voice keeps acting up here.